Lance Flair signing in. To my subscribers, what up? And if you're new around these parts, just stopping by to see how I do things around here, what up, what up? So we gonna get right into it. Do I think Michael Vick is worth the $400,000 salary that Norfolk State gonna pay him per year? And let me go off to say this. Michael Vick, he always been one of my favorite athletes, very electrifying to watch. And he just brought like a different energy to the game. Man, I remember playing Madden 04 as a kid, and when people played with the Atlanta Falcons, you felt like that was a cheat code because Michael Vick, he just was so fast. He was a pinball. He could run to each side of the field, and you could hit Algie Crumpler or somebody. But let me get right into it. Do I think Michael Vick is worth the $400,000? And that's kind of tough right now, being that I'm a HBCU graduate as well as a HBCU football player, a former HBCU football player. I think HBCUs, we on that level where we trying to grow, and I see Norfolk State, and I respect them for trying to do something that's out of the traditional way of doing things. We all know Michael Vick is a very popular name, and his name garners a lot of attention. So when we start hearing about he got the job, just like people from all over start talking about it, like that was a conversation that a lot of us was enjoying. But see, with this thing right here, I think Michael Vick gonna be great for the program. At least he gonna get a lot of money flowing through the program and a lot of eyes on the program, because if Michael Vick was recruiting you, who wouldn't want to play for Michael Vick? Plus, I think it's outliers in every industry that's going to be able to, get through some doors without doing some of the traditional things that other coaches had to do. When you think about like his background, he played for Philadelphia Eagles. He played for Virginia Tech. He played for Atlanta Falcons, and everywhere he played, he was always like a very talented quarterback, and he brought it a lot of the time. So I think just him being there, that's gonna lead to like a lot of sponsorship opportunities that if you got another coach, you probably wouldn't have those opportunities. At least it's not as fast. And we all know Michael Vick left his job being a commentator with the other people, so that's got to account for something too. So that's going to help get spotlights on. Just when we think about Coach Prime, I know Coach Prime is a one-of-one type of person, and he got a loud personality, and he know how to sell a fight. So it's going to be interesting to see how Michael Vick do things, because when I think of Michael Vick, I think of chill, laid back, more reserved. So with a salary like that, I'm pretty sure like Norfolk State gonna want to get some return on their investment. They gonna want to see some wins. So what I think they go have to do is they go have to wrap up the promotion. They go have to like get everybody excited that Michael Vick on board. Like I wonder, because I know it's fresh and it was announced probably like a week or two ago, but where your packages at? Where your season ticket packages and promotions at? Where's your things at? Like Michael Vick, he's a big piece of this puzzle. So I really want to see him out talking and, just trying to get things more involved, because Michael Vick, one of them people, when he talk, people gravitate to him. So he's not the person that's going to have to take the traditional approach with it, like put in a lot of time with coaching and be able to get like, a lot of the money. He a person who always made a lot of money. When somebody of his caliber who made a lot of money, you had to make the package presentable to be able to make him want to come and take the opportunity. Plus, this coaching opportunity close to his home, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people at home really ready to see what can they do to give back to the program and help out this VA native. So I think Michael Vick, he's going to be worth it, but they got to find a way to, make him worth it outside of just wins and losses, because that name holds a lot of weight. So I want to see as they go hold like a lot of things where they gonna have like media blasts. Michael Vick got a lot of followers on his social media, so I want to see them really take advantage of it and ramp it up, and just capitalize on this opportunity, because these past few years, HBCUs, we've been getting a lot of eyes on it, but I really want to see it keep going up and keep going up in a great way, because HBCUs have a lot of great talented individuals that play sports over there, and sometimes they don't get recognized as much. But when you got people like Michael Vick over there, Deshaun Jackson, Eddie George, when you got people like that over there and they got direct access to the NFL, people they play with, coaches, and some of they coaches still coaching or scouts and all that. So they got definitely relationships that your traditional coach probably didn't have. So I salute Norfolk State for taking an approach outside of the norm. But I can see where a lot of the coaches who took a lot of time perfecting their craft, getting a lot of wins and losses, and just learning the game, and putting a lot of time in, I could see them looking at somebody like him with the side eyes like, man, he really ain't got that much coaching experience, and he could come over here and make way more than salaries that we make and we earn to be over here. I'm gonna go ahead and look at some of the incentives that he could have, because we already know his annual salary is $400,000 a year, and that's a very high contract for a HBCU. So we're gonna talk about some of the bonuses and incentives Michael Vick could get. Okay, so for winning the MEAC regular season title, that's $10,000. If he get an FCS playoff victory, that's $15,000. But that's kind of null and void, because the winners of them conferences usually go to the Celebration Bowl. Winning Celebration Bowl, that's a $25,000 bonus. Winning the FCS National Championship, that's $100,000. And like I said, more than likely they wouldn't be in the FCS playoff system, because a lot of times the MEAC and the SWAC, they go to the Celebration Bowl. If he get the Coach of the Year, that's a $2,500 to $5,000 bonus. So that's just interesting to hear the type of money that Norfolk State willing to pay Michael Vick. I really hope this pan out very well, because I want Michael Vick to really take this situation serious. And I was looking at his coaching staff, and he looked like he assembling a lot of talented individuals around him who got a lot of coaching experience. And he said, they want to win, and they got high feelings about the game just like him. So I'm ready to see where this is going to go, because I'm an HBCU guy, and I like the NFL, but I don't want them to start looking at HBCU like this is just an easy payday. I played in the NFL. I could come over and get this HBCU coaching bag, because you seen Cheetah. He said something like, yeah, when I'm done playing football, go ahead and get my head coaching job ready. And I'm looking at the side eyes like, nah, we can't be having that going where people ain't gonna be respecting what we're doing, just thinking like anybody could come over here. But Michael Vick, you could tell like he's a very humble guy, and I think he go surround himself and get mentorship from a lot of people who's very talented, who very good with coaching. And I think he said something too, like Coach Prime mentored him as well. So I know that's gonna be able to work to his advantage. So I'm just ready to see how this is gonna play out for Norfolk State. I think they gotta get on it and take advantage of the situation, find a way to get merch out, get jerseys out with like Vic or certain things to make the fans really wanna buy into it, because right now, I know it's early, but y'all gotta find a way to build up that buzz to keep us excited and to see what Norfolk State go do, because man, I never thought about Norfolk State, but I'm thinking about, hey, I'm gonna find a way to get to a game. I'm gonna find a way to get to the game this year and check them out and see what they got to offer. So a lot of people tuned in, and I know I'm not the only person feeling like, man, I want to see what Norfolk State go do. So yeah, I think if they work this to the right way, definitely that $400,000 salary, they'll be able to recoup that in no time with someone like Michael Vick. And we already seen, like, when Coach Prime was coaching, College Game Day came out to Jackson, Mississippi to check out Jackson State. So I know with his connections, he probably might be able to do things similar to that, or in due time be able to get a lot of different eyes on Norfolk State just as well. Do you think Michael Vick worth the $400,000 salary, or do you think Norfolk State making a big mistake? Let me know below in the comments. Until next time, peace.